Well, hello everyone and welcome. My name is Maria Brophy and I'm going to guide you on a meditation. It's a full moon meditation and the intention for this one is to enable you to access your wisdom through your higher self and to increase your intuition. So I want you to get in a comfortable position, either sitting up or lying down. And we're going to begin. Now let's release any stresses or tensions that we gathered during the week. We give so much. You give so much love to everyone around you. I want you to close your eyes and take a deep cleansing breath in. Hold it at the top for a second and then release it out through your mouth with an audible sigh. Now I want you to put your hand on your belly and we're going to do that again. And as you breathe in, I want you to feel your belly rise. Breathe in. Hold it for a moment and then blow it completely out by pulling your navel to your spine. And let's do that again. Feel the breath coming in through your nose. See it traveling all the way down and raising your belly. And then blow it completely out. Now I want you to relax the muscles in your forehead. Relax your eyes. Relax the muscles in your jaw. And feel the support of the ground beneath you. Know that you are supported. You are loved. And you are a divine being. We're going to take a journey to a magical place where great wisdom has been stored. It's an ancient land called Egypt, where they revered feminine power. Before we leave on our journey, we have to ground ourselves into the earth. So I want you to visualize roots coming out of the bottoms of your feet and the bottom of your tailbone and digging and traveling deep into the center of the earth. So visualize your roots going down into the center of the earth where there's a very large clear quartz crystal. And you're going to wrap your roots around that beautiful crystal 3 times. 1, 2, 3. Now I want you to visualize your body as a white light. And this light body of yours is now floating to the ceiling. And then you're going to float out into the sky. And you're going to float past the full moon. And you're going to float all the way to the other side of the earth to a place called the Giza Plateau, where the Great Pyramid is. And you're going to hover over that Great Pyramid and float down to the opening and the entrance. But before we go in, you're going to place your hands flat onto those beautiful granite stones that hold such great wisdom. Put your hands on those stones. And I want you to feel the energy coming through the stones into your hands. It might feel like tingling, might feel like warmth. Those stones carry the wisdom of thousands and thousands of years. Healing energy, ancient wisdom. Just by touching those stones, you are soaking in that wisdom and energy. Now we're going to go inside, and inside the entrance, there's a long shaft. It's narrow and dark, and it feels good and exciting, and we're going to float through that. So just float through it, and out the other side where you see a little light, you come out of the shaft, and it opens into a large room. It's called the King's Chamber. And the King's Chamber has these giant pink granite stones that hold ancient memories and healing energy. And I want you to take a moment and soak in what it feels like to be in this sacred space. You are here to tap into your intuition and your wisdom. This wisdom that you already have, that you've had with you your entire life, but there's been a veil that's separated you from it. And we are going to lift that veil. Now, if you look into the back of the room, this giant King's Chamber room, you'll see there's a woman, but you only see the back of her. She's wearing a beautiful white flowing robe with a gold ribbon in her hair, and she's glowing with the ancient love and wisdom. She reminds you of someone you know. You recognize her. And you're curious. You ask her to turn and face you. And as she gracefully turns around, it's as though you're looking in a mirror. She is you. She is the higher self of you, your wise old soul. Though her face is young and beautiful, she is luminous and glows with health and the wisdom of someone who has lived many, many lives. She knows your potential. She knows it because she's done it. She knows your power because she embodies it. And she is always with you. Go to her and embrace her. Give her a hug and feel her intuitive powers and her great love for you, her younger self. So now she's going to give you a message. And when I say the word, I want you to open yourself to receiving her message. And the first thing that pops into your mind is her message. Ready to receive. And she's now whispering in your ear. She gives you another hug to say goodbye. But before you leave, she looks into your eyes and tells you one last thing. You are more powerful than you know. Your wisdom is great, and you should trust it. And you are deeply loved. Now it's time to leave the pyramid. We float out the top of the pyramid, and you're back up in the sky, and you're floating back to your side of the world, and you see that full moon, and you feel it illuminating over you. And then you come back through your roof, and your luminous light body comes back into your physical body. Take a moment to feel the earth under your mat or your chair. Let's take a deep breath and seal in all that wisdom and intuitive abilities that we just imbued. Now you will be able to better access your intuition and your divine power, all of which comes from self-love and trust. You've always had it, and now that you've lifted the veil, you will always have access to it. Let's take a closing breath and feel gratitude for this gift that you've been given. I hope somebody enjoyed this out there. Hit subscribe if you did. Leave me a comment. I would love to know if you got something out of this. And I hope you have a beautiful, beautiful full moon evening. Bye, everybody.